Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. The Chancellor said this was an honest budget, which meets the moment. Well, the Chancellor certainly met the moment for his mounting leadership bid, but it was nowhere near what was required to meet the tough realities of my constituents in Cardiff North. This budget was a lost opportunity to provide security for those in hard-hit and precarious sectors, to provide economic justice to the excluded millions who've gone a year without support, to provide recognition for our protectors or stability for our businesses, and no recognition for our public sector workers who are at the forefront of this crisis and who we depend on to get us through. And it was a budget with a thin green veneer, and not one that would properly finance climate action, that would protect the health of people and planet, or would demonstrate to the world the power of the UK's example as a climate leader in the year of COP. And the Chancellor said this was a budget to provide certainty. Well, he should tell that to my constituents who've already lost jobs because businesses had to make tough decisions because they were kept in the dark. The Chancellor chose to time the extension of furlough and business support when it was politically convenient, kicking the can down the road this autumn for when the OBR predicts unemployment to hit a peak, and when the universal credit uplift will be stripped away along with the furlough scheme. A frightening cliff edge looming this autumn, and one of the Chancellor's own making. And today, International Women's Day, let's not forget this pandemic has had a disproportionate impact on women who are more likely to work in low pay and insecure positions. Those unpaid carers hit 13 million last year and who are predominantly women. There was nothing in the budget for them either. But thank God in Wales for a Welsh Labour government who have weaved a stronger safety net. Throughout this crisis where the UK government have failed or dithered, they have stood up. But this Chancellor is also slashing the life-saving support from around the world, the aid that builds resilience to the climate crisis and future health challenges. During a pandemic, this government is pulling back our first response to future crises, hitting the vulnerable hardest, the consequences of which we will feel here at home. And the government are turning their backs. Overseas and here at home, the government is recklessly playing with people's lives, pushing people to the brink, only to pull them back just a bit. This is not how a responsible government behaves. It's time to do the right thing.
Video